The 2011 Commonwealth Awards were presented Saturday to 4 honorees at a ceremony at the Hotel DuPont. This year's recipients include former Governor of New Mexico Bill Richardson, political columnist George Will, author Russell Banks, and human rights lawyer Cherie Blair.
I have been a lawyer all my life, 35 years. I was a lawyer. I continued with my legal practice in Number 10. But then I had this extraordinary opportunity to see so much around the world. And I didn't want that to remain just something that made a difference to me, but also that it was something that I could use after I left Number 10. And that's why in 2008 I set up my foundation, focusing particularly on giving women financial independence.
One of our biggest problems in our country is a lack of bipartisanship. And my hope is that after we get through the next presidential election, that we find ways that we seek common ground, that perhaps the traditions of that you have had in this state. I know you had a rocky election this last time, but you've also had people like Joe Biden and Pete DuPont and the Lyons and many others that have had a great tradition of American politics. So,
if you like democracy, you have to like it, warts and all. I'm a lapsed professor of political philosophy and the son of a philosopher, and I started my life teaching, and I consider that I'm doing the same thing. I'm writing. There isn't a day goes by that there isn't some issue that carries me back to the American founding, to the Constitution, and to the explication of the Constitution in Supreme Court cases and all the rest. So I'm doing it just in a larger classroom.
I'm actually one of the few writers of my generation who welcomes it, the new technology. And I regard it primarily as a radical shift in the delivery system of story. I mean, looking at it from my own perspective as a storyteller, that's equivalent to the invention of the printing press. So there's this enormous expansion, democratic expansion, that occurs with each technological leap. And we're going through one right now. We don't really know the implications of it other than that. It is a remarkable new delivery system, but what's being delivered is essentially the same, which is story.